Hey y'all, what's up? Welcome back to Inner Healer. I'm Shakri, and today we're going to be talking about 7 signs to tell if a man loves you. Now, my goal for this video is after you're in this video, you won't have to second guess if he loved you. You won't have to think about it because honestly, it all boils down to a grown man knows what a grown man wants. Just like a grown woman knows what a grown woman wants. We're grown. We're not here to play around. So, as grown people, we know what we want. We know what we want in our lives. We know what we don't want in our lives. We know which direction we want our lives to go. We know who we want to take with us forward. And ultimately, he's going to tell you how he feels because he cares about you enough to be open and honest with you. He will be mature enough to know that I don't have to hide my feelings from this person. Let me go ahead and let her know so we can go on and take this thing to the next level. They say a man knows when he gets with you if which category he wants to put you in. You just have to be good enough to yourself in order to even have the capacity in you to allow someone to come in and love you. A lot of times as women, we get into these relationships and we have that super independent attitude about ourselves. He has to jump through so many hoops and hurdles just to prove that he wants to be with us. I'm not saying that that's not a good thing. People should have to prove that they're worthy enough to be in your energy space. And you have to be worthy enough to be in his energy space. Everyone's not worthy of being around us. Everyone doesn't deserve to sit next to greatness. You are greatness. You are awesome. You are a queen. Stand in it. Be feminine. Step into your femininity. Let him take the lead. Now, sign number 1, and the most obvious, he tells you. He straight up tells you. He has that confidence enough in himself to be very open and honest with you. He loves himself enough to open himself up to even love you. Ultimately, he just comes out and says it. I love you. Now, there are some people who say I love you just to get in those panties. But again, that starts with us. If we are working on ourselves, that type of energy is not going to be able to come into our space. There's a lot of fake healing people. When I say fake healing, that's what I mean. Because if you are truly healing, no F-boys is going to be able to come through because he only wants to hit. He's not going to be able to say, I love you just to get some booty. His actions are going to show that he loves you. Not just a fly-by-night call. Not just a random, hey, big head text. Not just, I see you in traffic. Yo, pull over. What's up? Sign number 2, he supports you. You have something going on for yourself and he's there with you every step of the way. He's reassuring you that you got this. He's letting you know that he's by your side. If you need anything, he's right there to help you with it. You're able to depend on him. You don't have to question if he has your back because he's showing you by supporting you through all of your endeavors. You want to stay home and rest in your femininity? He supports that. He's not going to argue with you about that. He loves you. He wants what's best for you. There's an argument going around. What's best for the woman? To go out and work or to stay home? What's best for the woman is what she feels is what's best for her. If you feel like you want to stay home and be a housewife, be a house mom, a stay-at-home mom, then that's what you do. And him loving on you, loving you, providing for you and protecting you, he's not going to have a problem with you staying home. Because another thing that y'all not doing is y'all not living beyond y'all means. This comes further because a person loves you, a person meets you, and then they fall in love with you, and then you get married. So this is actually before the whole staying home to be his wife and staying home to raise y'all's children. He's supporting you if you have business endeavors that you want to pursue. He supports it. You want the green car instead of the gray car. He supports it because he respects your decision-making skills and vice versa. A two-way street. Sign number 3, he's planning a future with you. He's actually saying things that he can see himself in you doing years down the line. He's asking you, what are your goals? What are your aspirations in life? So that he can see if they align with his. And once he sees that they align with his, he starts to plan you guys' future. And in planning the future, he sees a future with you. Guess what he's doing? He's asking you to be his wife. He wants that hand in marriage. He wants to become one with you. Sign number 4, he's engaging. He knows your likes, your dislikes. He knows your favorite color, your favorite food. He wants to know more about you and you about him. You guys are conversing all the time. You guys are getting together, seeing each other, and he's just being around you. He's just so engaged in everything that you have going on. He doesn't even see other people when you guys are out. I mean, obviously he sees them, but they're not a focus. He's actually learning your love language and how to work with that. We all have different love languages. It's up to you to find out the love language that you have and that your significant other has. What language is that? How do you guys show love to each other? Number 5, he makes you a priority. You matter. His boys ask him to go out. Nah, I'm chilling with wifey tonight. You know, some people be still seeing wifey. Something comes up with you and you call him, he comes. He makes sure that you're straight before he goes off and does his thing. Number 6, he's not playing games with you. The only games that y'all play is board games. Maybe some kinky games. He's not misleading you. He's not telling you one thing and doing another. His follow through is impeccable. In the last one, this one gets real tricky. He starts to pull back. This is confusing. It's almost like you're thinking that it's very toxic. But if you ever been through this, then you really can really feel what I'm about to say. Because there's different reasons why one may pull back. A guy just may not be ready to move forward. He's afraid to move forward. Sometimes love can be a foreign feeling to him. Outside of, loving his parents, loving people in his family, but loving someone of the opposite sex that he actually wants to pursue, that he actually wants to make his wife one day. That's a whole different ballgame. So yeah, he may very well pull back. But again, we're not contacting someone that does not reach out to us. There's a difference between pulling back because he's afraid and pulling back because he just don't want you no more. And guess what? A mature person is going to let you know that, hey, this is foreign to me. This is beginning to be a bit too much. This is coming off strong. I don't know how to handle this. That's someone open and honest with their feelings. That's someone that's not trying to play games with you. That's someone that's really letting you know the real raw them. Show me how to love you. Things like that. He's being very honest with you. He's not just pulling back and you never hear from him. No, that's ghosting. He's not trying to lay with you all while still trying to pull back. He's being very honest about his feelings. And the only thing that we can do when someone's giving us their honesty is respect it. Well, honestly, we don't even really have to respect it, but they gave it to us. So you're either going to take it or you're going to leave it. But we all ask for honesty. Are we all capable of accepting that honesty? Are we all capable of taking that honesty in and reflecting on their honesty? Because that's their honesty. That's how they feel. We don't have to agree, but we don't see it through other people's lenses. They don't see it through our lenses. Now, that video was 7 signs that tell that a man loves you. If you like what you heard in this video, please like, share, and subscribe to this channel. Peace.